Hello, beautiful Pisces. Welcome back to Intuitive Energies. I apologize for, I'm just trying to get the camera straight. I know it drives me crazy when I see things that are out of alignment. So here we go. This is your extended for Monday, the 19th of July. Right. So this morning we were talking about marching to the beat of your own drum, and that bringing in a lot of good stuff. Put this card. Open my mind and say yes to life. Absolutely. And that will bring in lightning, sharpness of mind, figuring out where you need to go. It will set you on your journey and bring you abundance. Like all these cards were coming in this morning. So let me see here if I can put them back in. Okay. So, very, very important, okay? All right. Okay, so let's see what else Spirit has to add this evening. They usually come in and give a lot of great advice. We're going to see what they're going to do for us now. To pick as well some charms. I haven't done this in a while. We're going to put those here. Very appropriate. I don't think I've ever gotten this with you guys since I've started this channel. This is a musical note, so this applies with the drum as well. Okay, music. As I was saying, the pauses are as important as the music when you are writing the beautiful orchestra of your life. Okay? I love this. You have infinity, the infinity loop. Also the number 8, the strength card for me. And the anchor, very much for the stability, okay? The card of stability. However, this can also feel like this. You may feel anchored and stagnant and bored. So you want to switch it from one to the other is what I'm getting here. Okay? The infinity, I feel we're going to put it with the beautiful Page of Cups. We are infinitely Pisces, okay? And sometimes we forget that. They want us to know that we need to remember that we are Pisces always, always, always. Okay. So we have the World, we have the Page of Wands, and we have the Four of Wands. So this is definitely a right step in the right direction. This is the card of accomplishments and results, okay? This is going to be reward, celebration, bringing in the energy of the corn again, okay? It's not exactly a 10, this is a 4, but they're saying that this is going to happen before this, before the harvest. By taking this step, you're going to turn that 4 into this 4 right here. Should put it here. Okay, you're going to switch the energy around. And it's also going to bring in forth some brand new situation with the Page of Wands. New ideas, new situations, and this is what they're saying with the new ideas, the breakthroughs that'll come in, the moment of lightning. Okay, what I really love is in this reading right now, you have the Four of Wands, you have the Six of Wands, which is victory, and you have the Corn card, which really showing that your victory is ensured, that you're really getting there, okay? You have the World card. I'm going to put that with the Journey card here because I find that this is part of your journey. It's part of where you're supposed to go. Spirit is saying that you need to finish this cycle to start that brand new cycle. And it's not to say that that new cycle is going to be difficult, Pisces. It has nothing to do with that. Although we are here to learn and constantly learn, it doesn't mean that this new cycle is going to be very difficult. It just simply means that you're starting of a new cycle. This may be in whatever success that you're going after, this may be part of that new cycle, okay? When you succeed, when you're moving forward. So just keep that in mind. Not everything is like, oh, I got to start over again. It doesn't necessarily mean that. It doesn't mean that you're not going to run into any snags. We didn't come here to not run into any snags, okay? This is our journey. Some of us have, you know, calmer journeys. Some of us has more tumultuous journeys. We decide that, okay? We decide that before we come here. Okay, Pisces, let's see here. Another Page of Swords. I like these pages in this deck simply because this, again, is about a new idea just about taking off. The lights are not off. They didn't click on yet, is what I'm saying. But they're saying as soon as you open your mind, okay, and that you don't get stuck in this stuff here, okay, you're just about... It's just about to happen for you, okay? It is really about to happen for you. I really like this. And didn't we have like some kind... Yes, we have an owl, okay, birds. Okay, the birds, you see, you're getting help, but the birds are around you. They're surrounding you. Do you notice that these cards are exactly the same color? That is also a synchronistic thing for me. A lot. So you may feel like you're teetering like on a balancing stick here, or rope or whatever. But the thing is that you really are picking up, you're getting wind in your sails. You see the wind right here, okay? So you have done a lot of studying, a lot of looking into things, a lot of trying to figure out. You are just at the cusp of this new thing. As soon as those lights go off, Pisces, you're off to the races, okay? This is the way it feels to me. You're going to start, you know, really moving forward in the destination that you want to be going into. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. Okay? It's so funny because in these extended, it feels like Spirit knows that they need to come through. So they always feel like they're going, and don't forget to say this, and don't forget to say that. That's always what I feel for you, Pisces. They're so excited to offer any kind of help, and to anybody who's here listening, willing to receive messages, okay, on how to help themselves. Because your life is yours to live, okay? You're here to grow. You're here with the Knight of Pentacles, which, by the way, I do believe is a double card. Yeah, that was on the bottom of the deck. Okay, you are here to grow, and the Knight of Pentacles is one that grows in the most beautiful of ways. Okay, he is like one of the most successful kings in the deck. Look at that. Look at this beautiful, peaceful look, this peaceful life he is leading. There's magic around him, there's warmth around him, there's loyalty and help around him, and he's wise in his years, yet still comfortable and kind of hip, if you ask me. So he is like, this is where they want you to get, to that part where you are well within yourself, or at least you can have days like this where you feel more within yourself, of yourself, okay? I really like this. He's also a very practical person, okay? I like practical people. I like common sense people because they weigh a lot of things in their minds. You can be a dreamer and you can still weigh stuff, and we do that in spades, don't we, Pisces? Like I said, Hangman is one of our cards in the tarot. So we love to get a different perspective and stop the wheels from turning. But we kind of get stuck there sometimes, and it turns into a limbo rather than just getting a perspective, right? We do have the ability to adapt really, really well. The Two of Pentacles is always juggling and adapting, okay? We're good with change because we like to sit there and look at it for a long time. But we need to multitask at this point, okay? We need to get rid of the stuff that's hindering us, and now we need to move forward. Like I said, I do believe that it's in between the music notes that you're going to get the answer, that the lightning is going to suddenly come in for you. It is. It's suddenly going to just bring in that, that beautiful journey and the beautiful answers that you're acquiring. I'm going to read 29. It's funny because this is 29 and 30, so I feel that your journey is intertwined with that lightning moment, how you're going to get to where you need to go. Let's see here what we can see. All right, so the journey is an invitation to step outside the boundaries of your life as you know it. The small stuff we were talking about, okay? It's not a holiday. It is a call to go on a pilgrimage into the unknown, okay? There are no maps to the territory you're exploring, no marked paths or road sign, okay? Probably because you're making your own way, okay? Okay, the time to embark on your great journey is here. Don't linger. I love that. Don't linger anymore, right? That hangman energy that I was talking about. Stop lingering there, okay? When the distant shores are calling, fearlessly draw your own navigational chart as you discover the route. When the time is right, as it is now, you will be led true, even when you're not sure where you're going. It's a departure that's most important. That's right. That's what I'm feeling. Like, just go. Don't get hung up on the small stuff, okay? Open your mind and say yes to life, okay? If you miss the boat, a great opportunity could be lost. And another ship may not arrive for a long time. So they're saying, like, don't wait too long. Don't sit there in this Four of Cup energy too long, okay? So it says the journey is calling you, but the timing, yeah, this is the medicine, so I'm not going to put that. This is if the card flipped upside down, and I don't think it's relevant at this point. It's just telling you to go for it, Pisces, okay? Now, as I say in all my readings to you, Pisces, okay, I'm not here to tell you what to do. Even if they say, do it now, you do what feels right for you. You are the master of your own ship, your own life, okay? You shouldn't let anybody tell you what to do. But if you have been asking questions, if the time is right, Spirit is coming through here to tell you, yes, it is, okay? If you've been asking a question, if you've been sitting there pondering, is this the right time? Spirit, could you give me an answer? Then I do believe this could be your answer, okay? But do things in your own time, Pisces. I know I'm contradicting the reading. It's just I don't like telling people what to do. I'm not here to predict your life. I'm not here to say, yes, turn left or right. I want you to turn left or right. I want you to choose your own steps, okay? The thing is with this is they're saying that you've worked really hard, okay? Okay, so there's a little bit of a thing. You've worked so hard, you've had your head in there so long, okay, that you need just time to reconnect with your intuition right now and protect yourself from these negative energies, the negative thoughts. Okay, the Page of Swords can also be associated with personal negative thoughts, the one that discourage you from doing what you need to do. So they say to always like check back within yourself to see that you are aligned with your intuition and what you need to do in your life. And root out all of this, but I feel this is part of the assessment and the Four of Cups. They're kind of all linked together here. This is the small stuff that's tripping you up, that's causing you problems, okay? So they want you to really go back, and there's a state of meditation here, okay? They want you to go back. You've been working just so very hard that maybe you need to put your nose out, okay? And start looking for ways to start moving forward, okay? To start growing. You'll never grow if you just sit there and do nothing all the time. You can't just ponder what you're going to do next without actually doing anything next. Okay, you need to start moving forward and doing things to move you forward. Okay, Pisces? Alright, so we're going to continue with this. Right. The thing is that I feel that you are feeling a little bit of fear. What does they say? Performance anxiety is what I'm getting. You're afraid that you're not going to be able to make it come to life. Things coming to fruition. pushing through and making it happen. You're very much afraid. You're anxious about failure, okay? You're fearing problems that may not be there, that haven't even shown up yet. You're stressing over things, and the negative thoughts are taking hold. And this is both cards of negative thoughts really taking hold. The next one would be the Eight of Swords in this. The Swords is a lot about self-doubt, okay? You've really got to work on yourself for that. You have to really, I find writing it down, what's the worst thing can happen, and then try to find a way out of those bad things that you are creating in your mind. Most of the times you will see that a lot of that is just the little stuff that really doesn't matter, okay? That you could easily get yourself out of it, that even if the worst happened, you would survive and move on, okay? So just remember that. You are more adaptable. You can really figure things out, okay? You've got that in spades, Pisces. You know how to do that, okay? Worrying about things before they happen is the #1 thing that stops most dreams or most dreamers from going after what they want in life. It's a really sad thing, okay, because there's so much abundance and happiness available and waiting, okay? Whatever you've wished for, it's kind of waiting for you all the time because you put it out there. It began with a wish. I couldn't do this, and this may be possible. I can achieve this, okay? This wealth, this freedom, this happiness, this abundance. And it comes with wisdom. Most of us don't usually just run out and cross the street when there's a lot of traffic. We have a plan of action. We know when we should be crossing or what we should be doing. Okay, but we get caught up in the little minutia of little things, and then we stop moving, which only slows the process down and stops us from getting our just rewards. A lot of the times in my own life, I've looked back and thought that wasn't that bad. I made that a lot worse. And I justified it by thinking, well, if I make it seem worse and the best happens, I'd rather it that way. But the other part of that is that when you're always expecting the other shoe to drop, at one point, you're going to bring it forward, okay? You're getting stuck in a pattern of conflicting yourself all the time with the devil, of falling back into the same old stuff, okay? And you want harmony. You want to be in this harmonious state. You don't want to be in the devil state. You don't want to be... you want to free yourself from cycles, okay? The Lovers here, it talks about committing to something. Committing to yourself. When you commit to your dreams and the plans that you make, you're in essence trusting yourself. Okay, you're saying, I trust my decisions and I trust where I go. That's where you see a lot of leaders in the world, the businessmen that are really successful. It's not that they've never suffered failure. It's because they've taken those steps confidently, going in the directions that they wanted to go. And they figured it out, okay? Even after stumbling, even after maybe things not working out exactly as they had, they try again. They try in a different way, okay? Because they trust that the initial idea was sound, but maybe not completely in the right vein or direction that they were meant to be. And they adjusted and focused again. And that's what you need to do. You can't just focus on what didn't work. You have to focus on what works and continue towards that harmonious direction, okay? Knight of Wands, right. Meet with the challenges head on, okay? look at things not as defeat, but as a new challenge to get past, okay? Take it as an adventure. Take it as your ambition to experiment in trying to find a better way of doing things, okay? It's the flip side of feeling this fear and negativity, okay? And flipping it into something that's more like, okay, well, it's like, look at this horse, okay? This wild horse getting away from me. But did you notice? Did you notice the drum? Find the beat of your own drum, okay? That music, that pause. Take a pause and then start beating again and seeing where you can take it. What new melody you can make. What's going to get the horse to calm down so that you can lead that horse into success, okay? And her face shows it. She's happy in the challenge. She wants to get it going. So Spirit is saying it's not in the way that you see things in a negative way. See things in a different way. Again, it's perspective. Pisces, we do have perspective. They're saying that we do a lot of perspective, but we perspect so much that we get in our own way, or we get stuck in one way of thinking, and we think ourselves out of great things, okay? So this is saying when you do the perspective thing, think yourself out of the negative and into a different way of thinking, okay? How do I rise up to meet this challenge? How do I adapt so that I can still get that harmony and that abundance, okay? They really want you to think about it this way and ask for help. Ask for guidance if you need it, okay? It's there for you. It's available for you. I'll just pull the cards out. Yeah. Oh, and this is what I said. Look at that, okay? Yeah. There's the 8 of Swords that I was talking about. So I'm not going to keep these, but this is just thinking yourself, okay, out of things, blocking yourself until you leave the situation. But this is leaving your good idea. You think yourself so hard that you think yourself out of it. And they don't want you to be doing that, okay? They want you to think in a different way, in a perspective of meeting the challenge, rising up to figure it out, and to do it in a different way. Okay, very important. I think this would be the big message for you today. Okay? Whatever you're thinking, instead of thinking yourself into a corner, think yourself out of it. Think yourself in an innovative way, right? So that that transformation and rebirth can take place. So that you can move on to the next thing, okay? So rise like the phoenix. And here, perfect. You have that stability, that Emperor card. A double card at the bottom of the deck. It's gorgeous. This is exactly what you need, okay? Make sure that you're always holding the winning chest piece, okay? The one that will promise you your checkmate in your own life, okay? They're saying absolutely that this is you. You can lead this. You are in charge of your journey. I'm going to leave you with this, Pisces. There's a lot of information, so if you want to watch this again, and just, there's a lot. This is Spirit going, and tell them this. So I like these extended. They're always about them trying to cram in as much advice as they can for you, Pisces, to get you moving ahead and forward in your life. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you as always. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings, and I will see you in tomorrow's reading. Take care.